We are live. Welcome back, everybody, to episode 257 of Behind the Tool Belt. This is a special edition. We are here in York City, 24 South Penn Street, York, Pennsylvania, 1740 something. And today is the 5th annual 21 Turkey Salute. We are expecting to feed, close to 9 to 1,000 people.
That's what I heard.
Today, we are prepared to feed them. We have enough plates, silverware, spoons, forks, salt, pepper, turkey, and all the fixings. Big shout out to Mark Jones. We'll have to get Mark Jones on here real quick, and Chris Baker, Pastor Joel, and I think my father, Robert Backer, is also going to be on the scene here at some point in time. So, Jana, I know last year we tried to do this. I think it was last year or the year before. And unfortunately, I don't think we had any audio. Either you didn't or I didn't, or something went wonky.
I think none of us had any audio for like the 2 minutes that I was on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I did an interview earlier with Ed Weinstock with WGAL.
Weinstein.
Weinstock.
That one's for Lauren.
Ed Weinstein.
That's what she called him last year.
Okay. Well, sorry, Ed.
We were corrected.
Yeah. If you watch this, Ed, we apologize.
He's eating a turkey leg right now.
Good.
On TV.
There you go. So the news is here. Press, I think ABC 27 just pulled in. They texted me. I believe Fox 43 will also be here today as well. So we thought we'd hurry up, get this in. We would like a couple other special guests. I know Chris Baker, he doesn't know yet, but he's getting on here.
It's his birthday.
Yeah, big shout out to Chris Baker. Happy birthday. OG of the 21 Turkey Salute. I believe it was him, myself, and Shane DeGarry. One night we were dribbling our lip.
Somebody asked me the story, and you guys wanted to know how many turkeys were fried at once. And someone said 20, and you said, we can do 21. Mm-hmm. I thought, these boys are crazy.
Yes. And we did it. And so we did 21 turkeys right over here in this parking lot. That is right behind us. That
has fresh gravel in.
Yeah, it's got fresh gravel. We actually did that.
I know.
Yeah.
Good job. Good job, baggers.
That's right. Good job, Corey King.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Corey.
He did a lot of work.
He did.
Yeah.
Yep. In our first year, we did 35 turkeys.
35. And you know what? A lot of those were donated.
Mm-hmm. Most of them.
Well, we had like the 21, and then people just kept bringing turkeys.
They did. Matt Bracken, his daughter, they were here.
Oh, they're not here.
Belmont Bean. Jason Schwerley he's been here for all. Belmont Bean, big shout out to Belmont Bean, one of our biggest sponsors of this event. He was here.
Handing out coffee.
Yeah, handing out coffee. Police Commissioner Johnny was actually in charge, your brother.
Yep, Johnny and Rachel.
Yes, we're in charge of making coffee. Jason donated the coffee.
Yeah.
Yep, the breaker kept clicking on and we had to figure out how to keep the coffee hot.
That's when we decided to, there was a family that was cold, and I offered them some sweatshirts, and that's where the whole sweatshirt thing began, which I just heard we're going to need to up our game on that.
Oh, really?
We went through them already.
Really?
Yeah.
I want to say it was close to 500.
I think so too.
I think this year.
That's good.
That is good. So going back to the initial first annual 21 Turkey Salute, Ed asked me a question. He asked me, how does this make me feel? So I'm going to ask you that question. How does this make you feel?
Well, it makes my heart happy, to see, like, if you look around here for a minute and take in all of our friends, mm-hmm. our family, our coworkers, like laughing and carrying on, drinking coffee, drinking Red Bulls, probably shotgunning Red Bulls. You can't even put into words how it makes you feel, right?
No,
can you?
No.
No,
as I'm listening to you talk right now, I got a little choked up.
Yeah, you do.
And I love what you said about our friends, our family, our coworkers that did not hesitate. The moment that Chris and I and the other peeps that were on the episode that night decided to do this, I think everyone just fully got engaged with it. They wanted to be a part of it. They wanted to participate. And I knew there for a second it was a little bit of a struggle to figure out where we were going to host it.
Yes.
We called homeless shelters. We called food banks. Everyone was like, no, we're all weirded out with COVID and the 6-foot distancing. And we were all going to die. The world's coming to an end. But we still pushed through. And somebody introduced us to Pastor Joel Faulkner with the Union Lutheran Church here down on 24 South Penn Street, the Well Food Bank, and all of the other amazing things that gentleman does. We will get him on here once I see him walk by. I know he's floating around here a little bit, so we'll get him on. We'll get him on here, and I want to get Baker on here too, and so we can really dive into this, because today's a special day. Each year that goes by that we do this, my dad's coming. I can't imagine how proud he is. That's not why we did this.
Yeah.
But our mothers, how proud they are of us.
Of course. Now you're going to make me cry.
And I think that was part of a void that we personally were trying to fill at the time, because I knew it felt like there was a dark cloud floating over us for a while, and we just really wanted to do something special, especially with COVID, and then already with our mother's passing. And for those of you that didn't know, Jana's mom also passed away 6 months to the day after my mom passed away. So both of our mothers died. And I think we were really looking for something. So to answer Ed, get your ass over here.
Ed's busy eating.
So just so he knows the why behind this, I think we were looking for a void to fill or something.
Well, COVID, we were like, we needed to give back in some way. Like we were stuck and we just needed something. And this was, you were talking about how we didn't know where we were going to do it. And I was telling this story this morning to one of my girls about how, no, you can't do it here because blah, blah, blah. And, Joel was like, just wear masks and wear gloves and we'll be fine. And we were like, and I was thinking, like, I bought 300 pies the first year. I bought over 900 pies.
Yeah.
That's a lot of pie. And like, listen, Skylar was like, can I have one of those pies? Because she helped get them. She was like, aren't those my pies? Like, no, Tootie, those aren't your pies. But it's the little things. And even like the family now being excited, like we buy pies Kenzie was like, I'm just going to go get them. She was like, Mom, without us?
Yeah.
Like that's her part,
Yeah. No. Yeah. And I love how you mentioned that too, because everybody now has a part to play. Like Glenn has really stepped up and had learned every aspect of how to host a 21 turkey salute. Big shout out to Amanda and Tam too. Let's not forget them. They're documenting everything today. We have a lot of stuff documented, but they're creating us an SOP so we can actually host 2 of these at the same time next year, one on the east side, one on the west side, and we are doing it. It's going to happen. Big shout out to Mark Jones, who I'd like to also get on here today, because him and his company, JCB Enterprises Entertainment, they do the food trucks and stuff like that. So he's volunteered his team, their staff.
Jordan's down there.
Juan's down there. Juan's down there. Big shout out to John H. Myers as well. There's so many people I may end up shouting out. There's so many people. So if I forget anybody, thank you. And please don't take that the wrong way or stop.
Shear.
Johnny Shear. Shout out to Johnny Shear.
Johnny Shear.
Yep. Please don't hesitate to, not continue to help us. So we appreciate everything that you guys do. And we're extremely blessed for everything that we've been given.
Absolutely.
So,
and I think that's why we decided to do this, right? Like I heard you say it, like our community has given so freely to us, like how I not give back to our community.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
I've heard something like that somewhere
That's
before.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
So this is special. I mean, this event's not just special for me. Everybody that has helped with this. I've heard Vic say it. I've heard Baker say it. I've heard Zach Fisher and his entire family say that this is their, and Johnny and Rachel. Rachel just told me pretty much 7 minutes ago that this is her favorite time of year. Like not Christmas, not Christmas, and Christmas is pretty cool. Don't get me wrong, but and Thanksgiving Day, but this is what keeps us thankful. If I had to define, thankfulness, I always refer to gratitude, and gratitude is an action word. So you can say you're grateful and you can say you're thankful, but I think how to express gratitude is to show it. And honestly, this is our way to express our gratitude for our local community, for our coworkers to pull together. I'm grateful definitely for our coworkers in TC Backer Construction, but I'm grateful to be alive today. And I want to show people how grateful I am.
Well, and think about how happy it is. Like look at all the people sitting down eating right now, and look at the people waiting in line.
Yeah, amazing.
This might be the only Thanksgiving dinner they get to eat.
Right.
You know?
No, yeah.
That's great.
That scares me a little bit.
What you remember when we first started and we went in between? Somebody interviewed us, and what was the statistic back then? Wonder what it is now.
1 in 5 families, I think,
or one in 5 kids doesn't know where their next meal's
exactly.
coming, or
Here's
something
Chris
like
Baker.
that.
Chris Baker, get in here.
Come on out.
Yeah, Chris.
Do you want me to leave?
No, you don't have to go anywhere.
I'll try.
No.
Get your headphones on.
But if
what's up, birthday boy?
Yeah, birthday boy.
Not much. How are you guys?
Good.
Fantastic.
Mike, good? Oh, I can hear myself good.
It's good.
You like that?
I do.
I don't like that at all.
I do.
So weird.
You get used to it.
You do.
Yeah, like I need to hear it myself now.
Really?
Right.
Yeah, you get used to it. But we were just talking about how grateful we were and stuff like that, and I mentioned that you and I were the OGs.
Yeah.
Of 21 Turkey Salute.
Yeah.
Running our mouth one
How
day.
do you remember it?
Crazy ideas. We were on the podcast talking about. I think we did something for the community. We did the roof. We did the roof over in Lancaster, right?
Yes.
And we were like, man, we were talking about how we got that bug. You know what I mean? That it was like that grateful bug that you get when you do these kinds of things. That, it gives you a feeling that you can't really replicate without helping people. You know, like we both talked after we gave that roof away that day, and like we're like this is something that we really enjoy. We got to figure out how to do this, and we were like, man. It was getting kind of stagnant. We didn't have that feeling like we needed to get a spark at that point in time. And I don't know how this came about, but I think you were like, let's do something for Thanksgiving. Like, I wonder you were talking about how you deep fry turkeys every year for the group. And you're like, I wonder what the Guinness Book of World Records is for deep frying turkeys. And we're like, well, let's figure it out. And I think Vic looked it up. Yeah. And it was like definitely beatable.
Yeah,
definitely.
You know what
I was telling the story to Hudson on the way in here, trying to explain how this all came about.
Yeah.
And I said, the record was 20 and we did 21. That's where the 21 Turkey Salute name came from. And he was like, that's it? He's like, I would have thought that the Guinness Book of World Records, it would be like 300 or something crazy.
That's what we thought.
Like just a giant swimming pool size fryer. You just throw 300 turkeys in it or something.
Gosh, now that would be something. Don't get any ideas, okay?
Yeah.
We're not filling up my swimming pool.
I'm glad that we kept it manageable. Yeah. Because I think we were thinking like, well, we can do 60.
Right.
And that would have been totally ridiculous. But I don't know. We had a moment of clarity of like, no, let's just do one more. And then that way we can build on that. But that doesn't mean we can't do 60 turkeys.
Right.
Throughout the course of the day. But I'm glad this year we did 25. We did our inaugural. What was I calling it? I don't even know what the hell I was calling
the inaugural turkey.
Yeah. Turkey.
It wasn't pardoned.
Yeah.
No, it was not pardoned.
No, he wasn't unfortunately pardoned, but we did it. Everyone, watched, paid attention, and we had another successful year. We did 25. We beat last year's record once again. None that we're aware of yet. Anyhow, that has anyone stepped up to beat us. And once they do, we encourage them.
That's what I'm saying.
Do it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, to piggyback off that, how, like, if anyone out there doesn't know, like, we're part of a local builders association that we go to an award ceremony for all the contractors that are involved in the builders association every year. And we usually win the community volunteerism, usually for this event. But I think we were close to not winning it one year or maybe we didn't win it one year or something, but it along those lines of like, we hope that somebody, gets the drive to want to step up to beat us in that.
Yeah.
Like that's only, the tide rises all ships, right? So like, that's only going to benefit us.
Could you imagine if someone beat us? We would be on like gangbuster. The thing is that you were talking about the roof, the Christmas attic, right?
Yeah.
Could you imagine? Put a light of fire.
Oh my goodness.
You want to talk about turkey fire.
Yeah.
But when you did the roof over at Christmas attic, the thing that really, I think, got all of us was the excitement, like in Colin.
Yes.
When he found out.
Yeah.
Yes.
We
didn't even tell it.
No.
We didn't even say anything.
We didn't tell anyone what we were doing. When he found out, he was just like, I don't want to be paid today.
I know.
I don't want to be paid today. And like, that's who we surround ourselves with. We have a team. And Ty, I was going to comment on how this is our, fifth year? Our 5th year doing this. And like, you get here in the morning and like, dude, there's no anxiety. There's no run around like, oh my goodness, is this going, like, everyone has their thing. It's a process like we do in our regular jobs in our lives, that we've surrounded ourselves with a team of people that are just really good at the process and understanding what the next guy can do. We trust each other to get the job done. And dude, this is, it happens building, so
right?
easy.
It's just like, but
it's been the greatest team building event that we could have ever done.
We all love each other. Nobody is a bicker, and not that we bicker and argue, but you know how work is. Work is work. This is fun to see everybody hanging out, like Lauren and Mike over there having a conversation, like all this people, with their family hanging out, Rocket running around, your family's here, like your
and
mom
watching
is
your
here.
kids grow up here.
Yeah.
Seriously, man. This is great. This is a staple in my life. I was telling my girl the other day, I'm like, I'm so pumped. Like, my birthday's today, right?
Yeah.
I'm so pumped that this is where I'm spending my birthday today.
Yeah.
Like, this is the greatest thing that I could receive on my birthday, is the gift of being able to be in a position, work for a company that I can bring my child to. And he's handing food out to people.
Well,
you know what I mean? Like I'm watching these kids over here, and they got smiles on their face. They're waving at people. They're wishing them a happy Thanksgiving. Like, seeing the smiles on the people's faces that are coming through these lines. For all we know, guys, this could be the only smile they're going to have this year. You know what I mean? Like, it's that impactful, and the ripple effect that we have. I'm seeing people in these lines and stuff that they're OGs just like we are, man.
Yeah.
They're here every year.
Yeah,
like, they're here waiting for us when we get here in the morning at 7:30.
They're wearing last year's
I was
hoodies.
just going to say, a couple of them have their sweatshirts on from last year. So excited to see us.
Right.
Yeah.
And we kind of, a bunch of the team kind of dropped the ball this year on marketing this event. That was the unpleasant reality yesterday.
Yeah, it was yesterday, I think.
We were talking about it, and we got complacent on marketing it. We weren't blasting it on Facebook. And I'm just glad to see the turnout that we're having, the organic, people just know that this is what we do every year now. You know what I mean?
Goodness.
So with that said, we need to not get complacent. We need to keep the foot on the gas.
No, this is the year of the double down, because we are doing, and we're putting it out there right now. We are doing 2 of these, one on the west side, one on the east side. We've said it to I don't know how many people today. I said it to Ed.
It's these 2 right here. Here it is, the crazy ones, you know?
That we're going to do. So the SOP, like you were talking about earlier, Tim and Amanda are paying close attention to times, how long, when things were done. So then when we divide the team up, they'll have an SOP on exactly what, and we can even do a dry run in the parking lot at the office or something like that, to make sure that, Glenn's on one side, I'm on one side, you're on one side, however we divide that up, to make sure that we do, 40 turkeys over there, 60 turkeys over here. However, we're going to divide that up. Yeah. And now we're doing the sides all in-house, and it's all self-contained. I think it's going to make it a little easier for us.
Yeah.
I think that was a great idea too. It gave them different people, different jobs. And we had a little bit more control over when, where, how much. Right. I think that was really, kudos to Mark Jones.
Yeah, big time. Because every year we run out of something, and like, we're trying to make it in not a used, but like a turkey pot that we had to dump oil out of, figure out a way to clean it, wash it, do more mashed potatoes, do more stuffing, corn, whatever the side dishes that we run out of. We usually, because we'll run out of something first, but have plenty of turkey left over. This year that shouldn't happen.
Yeah.
We should be able to just run right through everything, organized. We started a little bit earlier this year. We learned something new every year too.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's what's super cool about this. And it's the same group of us doing it. I mean, and what's really cool is like to watch some of the new recruits that just recently started with us.
Yeah.
Like, this is like their second day.
Right.
Or their third day, their first week. It's EC Factor Construction, right? And this is what they get to experience. And like Chris, like you talked about, like this, they're going to ride this out. Like, dude, I can't wait till next year. But then in between that, like, we've started doing Roofers and Recovery, the roof, diaper drives, food drive, all those other things that, they will be able to get to participate in throughout the course of the year to carry us to the big day.
Right.
The big day.
Chris's birthday. Now, okay.
Not next year, bud. Sorry.
So
next year on Thanksgiving.
Okay.
I was going to say, like, how come this, I guess it wouldn't have happened in years prior, but how did I not pay attention to how close your birthday was
Your mom said you were a Thanksgiving baby, weren't you?
11 a.m.
11 a.m.
Special.
Yeah.
Apparently.
That is special.
You are special.
Yeah,
It doesn't count, though.
Listen, the only excuse is whatever excuse that you come up with. If you want to do it, come down and do it.
Yeah.
We will find a spot for you. We'll be there from 7:30 to 4. Come down early, claim a spot, and get your hands dirty.
I think people don't understand it until they get here, and they're like, "Oh, this isn't stressful."
No,
you just hop in wherever you can.
Zero
if you
stress.
Can't. If you got to walk away, you can walk away at any point.
Yes.
Yeah.
Honestly, the only stress that I've had today is counterbalancing the amount of heat under the tent.
Yeah.
It's like 30 degrees hotter under the tent. So
Johnny
having to step out in it.
Yeah. Johnny came out and took his undershirt off. He's like, I can't wear this. It's so hot under there.
Yeah.
But
it's so beautiful out.
Yes.
It's a beautiful
I think
day.
the coldest year we had was the first year.
The very first year.
Yeah.
And I think we had a year that it was like kind of drizzling in the morning time, and like we were kind of worried about that. But honestly, Ty, I'm not sure that there's anything that could really. We have this, man. The team figures this out every year.
Dude,
we got
we
this.
Would go get
we would figure it out, man.
Yeah.
Like I'm not worried about anything. This is one thing that I know for sure. We got this, and everyone's going to come together to figure it out. If something, if we would get a wrench or something like that.
Yeah,
definitely. Even if we had to rent. But I think Pastor Joel would probably let us go inside. We'd set another tent up for tables, whatever we had to do, we would figure it out. The city has always worked with us too.
Yes.
Even the first year that we didn't ask them or let them know that we were doing this.
Yeah.
They came down, they loved it. They gave us a few suggestions, asked to make sure.
Then they were like, can we suggest that you start closing off the road?
Yeah.
We were like,
that was their idea.
Right. We were going to do it the one year just to do it, remember?
Yeah.
The mayor came down and was like, bro, just ask, man. I got
it. Yeah. And he did too.
And we look at it now. Look
Big
where
shout
we
out
come
to Mayor
from.
Helfrich. That's
do you
for
know
sure.
what I mean?
Yeah. And the police commissioner, everybody. We had the health inspectors down here. We
did good.
We passed with a clean bill of health.
Yeah.
Clean bill of health.
They love how we are professional about it, even though we're professional roofers. But we've also become amateur, I guess, since we don't get paid for this, amateur turkey fryers.
Amateur turkey fryers. I don't know. I think we might be professional turkey fryers.
I think that this is pretty professional, bro.
I think it's pretty professional.
This is pretty professional.
Totally.
Yeah.
I think so too. It's amazing.
Food service, now that
and what's
might be a different
Vic
thing.
has a wireless camera, so he's switching back and forth. So when we start talking about what's happening here, he's captivating that as well while we're talking.
That's
about
really
it.
cool,
That's
man.
really cool.
Yeah, so I just wanted you guys to know that.
I
so
wonder
everyone,
what was going on
because that
there.
was the thing. Like every year, like does anyone really comprehend? Can they fathom what it is that we're talking about? When
Nobody can fathom it.
I don't think so
Even
either.
if you were watching, you
I know.
can't fathom it unless you're here.
Yeah. No, right. So big, like anybody that wants to come out and help next year, have any suggestion, wants to donate, because that's the thing too. Ed asked me, like, so you guys fund this every year? And it's like, yeah, we actually end up, somebody donated like $1,000.
Oh, nice.
Actually, shout out to Members First and Chris Markey. Members First Credit Union donated $400. Chris Markey donated $500. Okay. So what we're going to try to do by this time next year is become a 501c nonprofit. So then we'll actually be able to receive donations, monetary donations and things in large amounts, sums like that. Because like we were talking about the competition thing, right? So we want someone to try to one up this, because when it gets down to it, what we're really trying to do is just have more of an impact. So if somebody else is trying to outdo our community events, that is actually a win, even if we lose. Like, let's say next year they do 30 turkeys and we only did our 26. That's a win-win.
Yes.
And that's what we're really trying to do, is motivate other people. But the impact has now become 2 times, right? Or 10x, however you want to look at that, however it was measured. Okay. But once we start allowing the community to actually not just come and participate, but like donate, we can have a bigger impact.
We have a gentleman, I can't think of the company, that it was Shannon. They are giving out hats and gloves and different things too. I can't remember what the name of, but like there's a lot of people down here doing their own thing too, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Big shout out to Dietz and Watts.
Dietz and Watts.
Out of Baltimore. That for the past 3 years, 3 seasons now, I think it's 3 years, maybe 4. Donated all the deep fryer oil for us. So big shout out to Dietz and Watts down out of Baltimore. I thought they were actually a little closer. This year we had to go pick it up. So Gio went down. I think Killian went down and dropped the containers off. They gave us these really nice containers. They fill them up. Gio went down, picked them up last night. We got them. Oh, shout out to Superior Meats too
Superior Meats, yes.
for the
Queen Street
discounted rate. Plus, they donated like 8. So yes, more people have donated. My bad.
The Advantage. So, that's what that place is called. That's what they're doing right here in front of us. They're doing. It's called the Advantage. They're handing out. Do you see what they're doing? They're making bags for hats and gloves and different things for people.
Nice.
Remember, is his name Trayvon? I can't think. He's walking right there. Anyway. But it's nice to know that he felt comfortable to come down here. He was like, "Hey, do you guys?" A couple years ago, like, "Do you mind if I come down?"
Last year and brought the kids, right? Yes. I forget what the name of that organization is.
The Advantage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You're right.
Yes.
So shout out to them for coming down and helping out too. There is Mark Jones.
Yes, we'll have to get him over here.
Yeah, he's back and forth trying to making sure that none of our servers over there run out of.
There's still a line.
Their steam pots.
I want him to get some camera time because I want to shout out his organization, his JCB.
Dude, he's always elbow deep. Chris Markey, Mark Jones, Dan Barker. Like we have some guys, David Bruno. We have guys that.
Which I'm surprised David's
for the
not
years.
Here.
There's a gentleman standing right there looking at us.
Oh my gosh, it's Tom Galley.
Oh, is it Tom Galley?
Yes,
Gosh, he looks different.
Yes.
I knew that.
Yes. Thank you so much. I'll get over there. Let's get Jonesy over here quick.
Okay.
Let's wave him over here. Mark
Jones.
Do you want me to leave?
Do you want me to leave?
Do you want to say hi to Tom Galley?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah. Jonesy, come over here.
Come over here.
Put your pot.
This is Mark Jones,
down.
everybody. JCB Entertainment Event. JCB
events in the house, baby. Oh, yeah. Okay. What's happening?
What's up, Mark?
How you doing?
Busy.
Yeah.
Mark, how'd you get involved in all this?
I got suckered in by my bud TC backer, Ty.
Ty asked me earlier, I guess Ed Weinstein asked him did he say how this made him feel? Vic. Oh, he can't hear me. Can he not hear me?
No, Vic can't hear you.
I can hear you.
Okay.
He did not hear anything you said.
No. I'm like, what a jerk.
Now he can hear you.
Did Ty ask me, how did this make me feel doing this? How does this make you feel?
We made it a priority to be back this year. So the first year I missed out because I was away. And we made sure we helped with equipment and stuff, but we didn't really get the feel of, what it was like to be a part of the experience. And then, I believe it was last year,
I think it's 2 years
2 years ago, actually. It's been flying by. Me and my, oldest son came down and it was awesome.
Your kids are my best friends, just so you know.
That's cool. So now the kids are like ramped up. Yeah. I'm amped up. The wife is here on 0 sleep, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
You know what? I grew up on the West End of York, been city boy, and what better way to give back than to be a part of this? So I kind of shoehorned my way in, honestly. Yeah. Like Ty didn't beg me or anything.
Your answer was way better than mine.
Yeah, I was like, please, Ty, let me be a part of your thing. So it worked out great.
Well, now this year you're making all the sides.
Yeah. So we saw an opportunity to step in with the catering background that we have. To jump in. So we're doing the mashed potatoes, where you got the guys and girls down there doing stuffing, filling, gravy. We're doing everything here.
Doing corn, right?
Corn. Pastor Joel has a great kitchen.
I know.
So we just
what's it called? A
dumb waiter.
I love that.
That's a quiz
I could probably get in it.
Yeah.
Maybe later.
The thing the elevator thing.
It's definitely like a little roller coaster ride. Pastor Joel assured me that we could probably ride in it at some point, but
okay,
we'll let you.
Can you let me know when? Because I want to be the one.
I think towards the end of the day, we got to make sure we don't break it.
He'll want to be the one, though.
Yeah,
you know
yeah. Oh, yeah. Jacob's definitely.
No, Jacob's not allowed. No. Jacob and Jana are best friends. We're team 9.
Team 9 in the house.
In the house.
Yeah.
What's that mean?
He was deep frying turkeys, and he told me I could be part of his team.
Bake, you're team 1, dude.
Team 1,
of course.
Yeah,
Numero uno.
Of course.
You don't even know, what does team 9 mean?
Mark, I just want to tell you, man, it in regards to how you got involved in this, no matter what we do, your DNA is in that, man.
Always.
Like, you are always pro TC backer, no matter what kind of crazy things we come up with, no matter what the event is. You're always either participating, figuring out a way to get Myers involved, you yourself, your family, like you're a ride or die.
Yeah, man.
With us, bro.
Ty's a motivator, and he's inspired me to get more involved for sure. And thank God I have the resources to do it. Funny fact, Pastor Joel, I played baseball with his cousin.
Mm-hmm.
So the Faulkner name is something that's, tied to me since I was a kid. It's just, God's probably working and bringing us all together. I mean, honestly,
we go way back.
Yeah. So it was an easy thing for sure.
Cool.
Yeah, this is good. I don't know how many people we've served so far, but it has to be at least 200 something.
I will
already.
tell you, if I don't get the gravy pot back downstairs, we're going to have some angry people.
Will you do me a favor when you walk around? Will you see if Pastor Joel is somewhere so Chris and I could talk to him?
I believe I passed him in the hallway, so I will bring him out. I will send him your way.
Thank you
Thanks
so
for
much.
having me on the show, guys.
Don't tell him that we want him on the podcast.
Yeah,
say that we need to ask him something.
Okay, absolutely.
Otherwise, he might not come out.
He'll try to
duck you guys. All right, I got you.
So yeah, this is cool, man. This is cool. Just watching, like, look how smoothly this is operating. How many people are down here?
Yeah, it's like a well-oiled operation, isn't it?
No pun intended.
No pun intended. Oh my gosh, I shouldn't be allowed to do this. You want to come on?
You want to come on here, Chad?
Let's talk to Chad. We're looking for Pastor Joel.
Let's get some other input from a TC Backer employee here.
Yes. Coworker. How you doing?
Chadillac, what's up, man?
You got to get in there.
What's up, fellas? How are you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
So this is your second year.
This is my second year.
What does this mean to you?
I just love coming out and seeing the people in the community and coming out and getting food and all that good stuff and just helping the community.
Give back, huh?
Give back, yes.
Giving back.
Yep. It's awesome to see all these people out here.
What time did you get here this morning?
7:45.
7:45?
Yeah.
15 minutes late. They said 7:30, right?
I was 15 minutes
late. Did you hit
late,
traffic?
He had to pretty himself up. Look at that. Look at that.
I had to shave my head.
Yeah, he had to
I had to
shine
get my
that
hair
thing.
cut. You know?
Good job.
Thank you.
Good job.
This is great. This is the first time I was ever on here.
Oh, me too. Well, no, I lied. They had me on last year for 2 minutes, but there was no sound.
Okay.
I took that as a sign.
Oh, yeah? Like, you shouldn't be on here?
I shouldn't be on here. What do you think about that?
I don't know. I think you've been on more than once.
Maybe.
I
don't think so. I hide.
I'm with you, Chad. I feel like you had
can
to
hear
have
me
been
this
on
time.
more than once.
They Fearless 44. I can do that.
Yeah. Did you guys say it was Chris's birthday on here? Does everybody know it's Chris's birthday?
It is Chris's birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, Chris.
The old 25.
You got a nice truck, man. I want that thing.
Mark Jones' kid said no.
No?
Listen, well, we have people walking through here, right? And your boy put his hand up, like, he's our security.
Oh, yeah, he's my man. We're number 9. Number 9.
Team number 9.
We're all
You
number
guys
9.
got a big
We're
team.
team 9.
You guys got a big team.
Yeah.
How much time we got left on our turkey, man?
Oh, let him check.
It might be burnt. Well, no, it won't be burnt.
I like it crispy.
I like it crispy.
How much?
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
So I got 20 minutes to talk.
Oh, you got 20 minutes to talk.
Yeah, once I get started, I can't stop.
What do you want to talk about? Vic said no.
That's what she said.
No.
Vic said no.
This is amazing, though. It's heartwarming, though, and just to see all these people out here and getting food and it's great that we give back and everybody that volunteers, and it's just amazing.
Absolutely.
This is amazing.
I think we're through all the turkeys. I think all the turkeys are actually in the pots now.
Okay.
We're about to be completely done cooking all the turkeys.
Now, did we have any donated today? Like, you know how sometimes we'll have people come down and bring us turkeys. Did we have any of that this year?
I don't think that any came down today, but
Really?
I think we got like a total of 10 turkeys.
We
altogether.
opened 81 turkeys last night.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
Where were you? Where were you?
I was at wrestling practice.
Let me tell you about it.
I don't have a good
turkeys.
excuse like that.
Yeah, you were
I don't.
getting
I was
birthday
at home.
presents, getting
I
pizza.
I was getting pizza.
Pizza.
Yes.
So I was told I was
Uh-huh.
going to be there by 6:30, but I was told you guys would be done by 6:30. But I
Well-
heard you were there to about 9.
We were there. I'll tell you what. So it's a thankless job opening turkeys.
Yeah.
And shout out to everybody that was there last night. That was Ben, Brian, Micah, Rocket, Sandy, John, all kinds of people. Not too many, because it gets to be a lot whenever there's a lot. But
Yeah.
we had some frozen issues. What happened, bro? You missed her.
I said hi, but she ran right past.
You were trying.
Yeah. She.
Yeah.
Oh, you're welcome.
You're welcome,
You're
buddy.
Thank you
welcome.
so much.
Absolutely. Have a
Thank
good
you.
holiday, buddy.
We'll see you here next year.
Absolutely.
You might not.
Might not.
He's gonna move back to California.
He's going back
Gotcha,
to California.
gotcha.
Say hi. Say hi.
Oh,
Yep.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving, you
Happy
too.
Thanksgiving.
Whoa.
Oh, almost forgot the camera, but we're good.
Vic's
We
having a
are
heart attack
good.
over there.
Vic, he almost,
Vic had a wireless
almost
camera.
took out the camera.
Did you see his face?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I did.
Security. So yeah, we opened up 81 turkeys. Some of them were frozen. We got them thawed out.
Yeah, what is the process with that? When you say that we had to get 81 turkeys ready, tell everyone what exactly that means.
Okay. So like really? Okay, so they come in boxes of 2. Yo, your homie.
I didn't know whether it was right or not.
Oh, you're good.
So they come in boxes of 2. Then they're all wrapped up. We break them open,
Mm-hmm.
and then we wash them.
Mm-hmm.
Get all the giblets, all the things out. Then we weigh them, wrap them back up, and
Why is that important to weigh them?
because they can only weigh so much to go into the turkey fryer, and it tells you how much time. I'm an old turkey fryer from way back.
Yeah.
So how much time per minute?
Oh my gosh! Wait, I don't know that.
How much time per minute?
Is it 8
60
minutes?
seconds in a minute.
For
You mean how many minutes per pound?
Per pound.
There
That's
you go.
it.
I think
That's
it might
it.
be.
That was a slick one there, bud.
It's,
You almost got her.
Is it?
almost got her. It's 4 minutes per pound.
It's 4 minutes per
I thought it
pound.
was 3.
I thought it was 8.
Well, they said 3 to 4.
We're all right. We're
8,
amateurs.
you're-
We don't really know.
definitely- You're burning yours.
It's 3
it
minutes per
depends
pound.
on how big the turkey is. Now,
Yes.
if it's like
Yeah.
20 pounds, then you have to go longer per minute
If it's
because
thicker.
it's thicker.
Yeah.
It's got a bare neck.
Yeah. I hear actually
you
we
take the
got
neck out, don't you?
a 26 pounder.
It was the biggest. Listen, Rocket was so funny. He was like, "This is a beast of a turkey." He was so excited. He was like, "I know this one's gonna be big."
That's
He
good.
put it on there. He's like, "I don't think it's gonna weigh it."
Yeah. So ideally we want to be in like the 16 to 20 pound range.
16 to
Ideally for
18, yeah.
for our size pots that we have.
Yeah, and it's hard
Um,
to find those.
Yeah.
It is. It's very.
Yeah, and honestly, like it also has to do with having to hold the turkey, because if anyone's never deep fried a turkey before, when you drop that turkey in, you can't just drop it in the oil. Oil will overflow, it'll catch on fire and explode.
I saw one
So
of the
you
ladies
have to-
struggling.
You got to hold that thing up there sometimes for
Really
3
slow.
to 5 or more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dropping it in, so you get a heavy bird, man. It's tough to hold your hands out like this with
Yeah.
a 26 pound weight.
Who
gotta-
did the 26er?
I think it was Juan,
Okay.
but I'm not 100% positive. I know it was someone over in the third row.
Was Juan out here deep frying a turkey? Is that you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was wondering
Here's your
what that was.
turkey ready.
My bird's ready, but I got a
Okay.
good bird watcher over there.
Who is it?
It's Zach. Team
Fisher.
2. Yeah, team 2.
Team 2.
We're
Does
team
he,
1 and team 2
Does
every
he
year.
know your time is
Oh,
up?
he knows.
He knows.
Yep. He's
Oh,
a,
nope.
he's
Look, he's getting ready to deep fry another
a
bird.
professional bird watcher.
He's a professional bird watcher.
Yeah.
I love it.
Actually, he might be.
He's deep frying a turkey right now.
Yep, he is.
Listen, a couple extra seconds is going to be okay.
Yeah, I've been having to. The last 2 that I did, I had to put in there for an extra like 15 to 20 minutes.
Gotcha.
Just because the oil temperature goes up and down so much. When you
Yeah.
drop the turkey in there, the oil temperature drops a lot at first.
Yes, most definitely. I think, where is Pastor Joel?
Yeah, I think
That's-
maybe he caught wind of what we needed him for, so he probably disappeared.
Do you don't think he wants to be on the show?
I don't think so.
We lost Ty. We got runners. We
Yeah,
got runners.
Ty is walking around with the news crew right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
But yeah, I think we can probably wrap this up for now, and I think maybe hop back on in a little while. I'm gonna get back in here and check my turkey here.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna go check. our
If anyone
turkey.
watching is able to,
Oh, wow.
we're gonna be down here for at least another 3 to 4 hours serving food. So
If anybody
um,
wants to help clean up too,
yeah,
we need crews.
definitely come on down.
Yeah.
Come on down.
24 South Penn Street in
So
York.
this is my turkey guy right here. So
Team 6.
we're gonna
Team
go.
nine.
We're gonna go
Team
check our
9.
turkey.
I'm sorry.
We're gonna go
Jeez.
check our
It
turkey.
was upside down.
There you go.
Team 9. See you guys.
nine.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy
Thank
Thanksgiving,
you.
everyone.
Thank you.
See ya.